You know, I was looking through the Pokedex and realized that, damn, we got a lot of Pokemon nowadays. So it has become pretty easy for some of them to become forgettable. Not only the Pokemon themselves, but the mystery that surrounds them as well. I know that at one point I always wondered what was underneath Birdkeeper Toby's hair, also known as Tangela. And after some research, it is possible that Lileep could in fact be the ancestor to this Gen 1 Pokemon. I'm not only saying that because they're plants, but there's more to it. Just wait and see what I mean. Let's start off by establishing what we know about these Pokemon, their similarities, and why they could in fact be related. First, Tangela. We know that this is a pure grass Pokemon that is surrounded in mystery. Actually, let me rephrase that. That is surrounded in vines. Not the twerking ones, actually the Tarzan style vines. Its original body is completely covered, so its true identity has never been recorded. The Pokedex states that the vines will grow for Tangela's entire lifespan, and if you happen to grab them, they will fall off. Without any pain, keyword here, we're trying to keep this rated PG guys, and then they will grow back the following day. Now Lileep is a rock grass Pokemon that became extinct over 100 million years ago. Not much is known other than it used to live at the bottom of the seafloor. It would simply attach itself to a rock and wait for prey to pass by and snatch them with its tentacles. Both Tangela and Lileep lived in different environments, so why do I claim that they could in fact be related? Well, let's take a look at the key similarities. Both Tangela's and Lileep's faces are hidden. We don't really get to see what they look like except for some figure of their eyes. We already established that they both belong to the grass type, but what is very interesting is what type of plant-like features that Pokedex attribute them to. Lileep's Emerald Pokedex entry states the following, quote, "It disguises itself as seaweed by making its tentacles sway," end quote. Now if we take a look at Tangela's Red Pokedex entry, it states the following, quote, "The whole body is swayed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed." End quote. What is curious is that we can easily explain why Lileep is related to 50% sea and 50% weed. But what about Tangela? It is normally found on land, so how did, if in fact it's related to Lileep, ended up outside its natural habitat? Well, interestingly enough, even though Lileep is found in the depths of the oceans, when it evolves into Craterly, it actually moves out into shallow water. Its Diamond Pokedex entry states the following, quote, "It lives in shallows of warm seas. When the tide goes out, it digs up its prey from the beaches." It is possible that the offspring of Craterly remain outside the water and slowly change over time into the Tangela as we know today. This can also be reinforced by the fact that almost every place that you encounter a wild Tangela happens to be near a body of water. And some of these areas include the Great Marsh and of course Treasure Beach. The fact that Tangela's vines are referenced as seaweed greatly emphasizes its once connection to the sea. And of course both have obscure heads covered by body parts. The Lileep of the sea might have become extinct over 100 million years ago, but those who stay on land adapted to survive while still retaining some of their ancient traits. But what do you guys think of this theory? Could Lileep be in fact Tangela's ancestor? Or perhaps you guys know something that really contradicts my evidence? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, sharing, commenting, and all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Pokemon fans.